Whew, interesting breast cancer in me episode. I have actually just woken up for the third time today. It is, the 10th of July, 2023. And I have had a migraine now for 5 days. It's been unrelenting. My migraine medications and protocols aren't working. But it's okay. It's not okay. This doesn't last. And usually once I get to the 5th day, it starts to turn around. But what's been incredibly interesting for me today, my head, was that because I have tried to medicate and tried to reduce the amount of activity that I've been doing in an effort to soothe and comfort and make this thing go away even a little bit, my body feels like I'm back in chemo. And then that discomfort and hideousness of chemotherapy has been revisiting me in my body all day. This is not conscious thinking. This is like my body has remembered. So I can taste chemo. I can taste it. I feel it. My skin's been really irritable. I've had hot flushes for 2 days like I did when I was on chemo, which is probably other hormone-related stuff. But it's interesting because how my body has gone back to that place of feeling like I'm going through chemo and feeling very helpless, feeling like this, my body's not my own. And this is a very, it's a form of being invaded because it's a chemical invasion that you can't escape from. Like it's inside of me and it's all through me. It's really quite hard to be with this in the moment, but been with it for 5 days. And then I recognized today that that was part of what I was experiencing. So 3 years ago in July, I started chemo. And from July through to September, I had 4 rounds of chemotherapy. And there's a part of me that wants to go, God, that was years ago. That can't be so bad. You only had 4 rounds. God, Joe, you've got other people in your life who are having weekly chemo. I've got one gorgeous lady at the moment who's having chemo weekly. I'm gaslighting myself and telling myself that it shouldn't matter, but quite clearly it matters, right? Quite clearly it matters, and it has mattered to me, so much so that my body's trying to help protect me from that experience. But then it's also going, hey, Joe, we've got you. You're ready to start addressing this. So I wanted to make sure that I remembered this moment as the trauma symptoms that we experience as cancer survivors aren't always about places or needles or the hospitals that we go to or medical reports or phone calls. I mean, they've all contributed right now, but for me, this migraine, this sense of discomfort in my belly, this sense of chemical taste in my mouth and in my body, that has been a rather extreme reaction to this today. So we got some more healing to do. So anyone who thinks that you get the cancer cells taken out of your body and then you're done misses the point of what it means to be a survivor. And for those of you who think that survivorship is all sunshine, unicorns, and being great every day, you don't understand that we've got to live with these types of effects following our cancer treatment. That's not to say that it's bad, it just is. And the sooner our medical professions and we as supporters and lovers and carers of each other can understand that this doesn't end with no evidence of disease on a piece of paper. That's my husband has said this for ages. He said, once you get that, no evidence of disease, that's when your recovery actually begins. Yet for so many of us, it feels like that's when we should have been recovered by.